Gave him a ball sack apple sandwich.
God damn it, Big Will, you are so fucking loud. And you're not on air yet, so stop talking. Dude, nobody, I swear to God. Dude, you're fucking like, are you moving shit in your house? What the fuck are you doing, man? You're fucking worse than Slayer 17.
Fuck you. Well, that's a compliment, I guess, you know?
You see, when you come on the greatest show, by the way, we're back on Carnival Spirits tonight. Woo, woo, what the fuck is up, everybody? When you come on the greatest show, it's not like going on a hangout. There's fucking rules. We're trying to do a professional fucking broadcast here. And I tell these guys every single week before the show.
I've been doing hand motions, but that's it.
You're ruining the huge fucking surprise, Big Will. No one knows you're here yet. I told you, don't talk until you see yourself on the screen. So I always tell people, try to be as quiet as possible. So quiet as possible, I guess most of my guests think quiet as possible means that they're not talking. But it has nothing to do with fucking moving furniture, blasting the TV. Whatever, man. I'm still very happy to have my fucking 3 special guests tonight, because you do know the nickname for the show is the fucking greatest ambush. And Big Will thought he was coming on by himself, but we got 2 more special guests joining us this evening. We're not ambushing you. We're here to have a good time, man. But yeah, before we start up, I like to do little intro videos. And so last Saturday, while we were doing that fucking now going on as legendary Slayer 17 and Tommy James episode, Big Will was hosting a show in Toledo, Ohio, which was actually his birthday show. And thanks to Rocks TV for hooking me up with some footage that I'm going to show here from the show.
I have you on the floor begging on the toilet floor. I need your home box for breakfast. I'm reckless, you better respect it. Get ejected from less than expected. If you forgot, it's family over everything. And if you're not, fuck you.
There's Big Will in the background. Will, what were you doing on stage?
I was hosting and introducing Max, and when Max was on stage, I was second hyping, you know, especially during gaps.
All right.
It was my show. I do what I want. Four months of promo. I do what I want.
All right, everybody. Yo, first of all, shout out to Rocks TV. Thanks so much for that fucking footage. Let's give it up, everybody, for our special guest tonight on The Greatest Show. Give it up for fucking Big Will.
Give it the fuck up, Big Will. I'm the greatest show on Carnival Spirits. Whoa. Throw the fans up.
Nobody listen.
Dude, my screen is froze. So
all right, there you are. It's Big Will, and holy shit, it's also Captain Flank.
I'm not gonna see it. I can't see pro. I think pro. So I'm just gonna go with it.
Well, welcome to the show, Big Will. Before we go any further, I have one more special guest joining us here tonight. Let's also keep the round of applause going for Siznak. Come on, Siznak. Siznak's frozen. This is a total clusterfuck. Hold on, let me fix this.
Have you ever had 3 people on at one time? Oh, that's right. Last time that happened, somebody got kicked out by CPA.
There he is.
Whoop, whoop.
What the fuck is
Happy
up,
420, everybody.
What are you drinking tonight, Big Will?
I got some whiskey and some Dirty Bastard Michigan-made microbrew craft beer, 8.5%, made in lovely Grand Rapids, Michigan at the Founders Brewery.
That's dope. And as always, super chats do cause the hot sauce buzzer to go off, where I have to take this Pain 100 hot sauce. And Siznak has so graciously agreed that anytime a super chat comes in, he's going to take a hit off of his fucking joint. Thank you, Siznak.
So super chat.
I know it's going to be difficult for you, but, you know. How about no super chats tonight? Would that be okay?
Hey, Brooklyn, how is that Pain 100? Is it bad?
Yeah, it smells horrible, it tastes horrible, and it burns your mouth.
Tastes what?
All that.
Or what?
Brooklyn, I drink a lot of hot sauce tonight, so super chat away.
No super chats, please.
Well, you know you're getting a couple. Don't even play.
How about this? Let me get to something serious for a second. There's a GoFundMe for Sister Hatchet on Facebook. Once I'm done tonight, I'll link that in the description. How about this? Instead of super chatting here tonight, go over to that GoFundMe and add some money into that for Sister Hatchet.
Yeah, donate there. And if you want. But that's a really good cause. And I've shared it all over social media. So yeah, as soon as I seen it, I was posting that everywhere.
But just in case one does happen to come in, Captain Flannel, any hot sauce over there? We know you have weed. That's without question.
Yeah, so
What do you got there?
I can go grab some.
All right. I would say,
There's a hot sauce show.
look, I already see them with the fucking Slayer 17, you motherfucker. I already see them with the horror shit in the fucking chat room. Well, you can't fucking troll me, motherfuckers, because anytime you ask me to say that word, I'm just going to hit this magic button.
Hey, shout out to Slayer. You donated $50 to Sister Hatchet. $50
I
from
can't be
Slayer.
trolled. Fuck you. All right, hold on. Here we go already. Big Will, hold on.
All right.
That's strike one. Okay?
we already
2
got
more
a strike
strikes
one
and this
from CPA.
conversation's done.
You should fucking play.
Okay, I fucking lost my train of thought.
Shut up.
Goddamn hot. Brooklyn, I shit you not.
So what's going on tonight?
I'm done.
All right,
Chilling,
we got a
bro.
$2 super chat that just came in from Slayer 17. Suffer for what you did to poor Tommy. What did I do? I didn't do anything. I'm innocent of
You
all that.
started it.
He was blaming you last night. He was that you had the mat. You were the. He said basically the moral of the story is Brooklyn's an ass. Something like that.
I don't know how I'm catching the fucking blame for all this shit.
He said, well, you
It's
said,
all started.
you saw an opportunity to put him on and make him sink. Something like that. I was
Been to a Slayer interview on The Greatest Show on the way home from Detroit at like 5 a.m. Violent George put it on. Shout outs to Violent George. Bender Boys. Give it up.
Violent George got dominated last night by fucking Hell Spit.
Yeah, I didn't see that. I went away. I went to bed by that time. I was like 3 a.m.
Let's give it up for Violent George getting dominated.
No, we're not going to give it up for that. Just give it up for the home
Party
team.
here, come on. Look, we got a disco ball and everything.
Disco ball.
My mouth is already burning.
My lungs are burning.
I'm willing to say Violent George is the coolest motherfucker I know from the Juggernaut.
So, Big Will,
Violent George is the homie, that's for sure.
you're the
Oh, he
fucking,
is.
Big Will, you're the main billing on the show tonight. So let's get to the fucking interviewing, okay? So,
Yo,
what
Where
is
you
it?
driving right now is what we want to know.
What is it that you do in the underground? Big
I
Will?
contrary belief, I don't drive at all.
I'm just gonna let the three of them talk amongst themselves.
Oh, you're
fuck,
on call.
Tuesday.
waiting for him to call you, then you go pick him up. Is that what you're saying?
Shout outs to Project Born, Frank Nitty, Chris Polk, my brothers.
All right,
Album coming out May 26th, The Born Dead 3. Check it out.
no one heard any of
Are you
that.
drinking?
Big Will,
Are you drinking Great Fago and tequila?
let's slow it down because the distractions are coming in by the handful. What is it that what is it that you do in the underground? What is your job? What is your position?
Here's what I do. I'm a promoter. I host shows. I put on shows.
Drive.
So that's what I do. I mean, I've either between putting on and hosting, I've done 70 shows in the last 5 years.
Who are some of the people that you've worked with? Oh man, why is that burning so
Project
bad?
Born,
Wait, wants fucking super chat. Shout out to the big bad being rim job right here. Baddest motherfucker on the fucking baddest MC around right now.
Fuck! Tismac! Shut the fuck up when he asked me a question!
Oh, he's getting CPN on us. Look out.
This one super chat is more important than
Hold
you
on,
will.
sorry.
That's strike one.
I'll continue when you're done.
Strikes and this
Tismac. I'll let you shut up.
One more time.
Just wait for the explosion.
Okay, I fucking lost
He
my
will
train of
never
thought.
give me respect, but I'll give you that.
Shut the fuck up.
I shit you not. I'm done.
Holy motherfucking shit. Spooky Tuesday with a $10 super chat. Just to say, let's get gay, fam. I fucking agree. Let's do it.
Let's get gay. Let's get gay. Big Will at CPN. Let's get gay.
Right on, Big Will.
I was like, on the show, I thought afterwards he was saying, because the whoever that fucking toxic, whatever the hell the is, clearly it's no pussy, was talking about he had sex. Well, that's what CPN said. That's my excuse. We having sex or whatever. No, still not happening, CPN. You want this? You gotta wine and dine.
Esteban, I thought we were friends.
Music right here.
So what you're saying is, all we got to take you to McDonald's and Dairy Queen and.
No, I'm saying I need 5-star restaurants. I need $1,000 bottles. You're listening, CPN.
Strike one. 2 more strikes and this conversation's done.
Boy, this is the biggest clusterfuck of a show I've done so far.
Okay, I fucking lost my train of thought.
No, people trying to keep this up. This has been going for a year now with CPN and me. It's been going on for over a year.
I shit you not.
Shit. But, literally, over a year. Nothing ever happened. And
the chat's moving fast, so let me scroll up.
Go at CPN.
My good friend Esteban Mafioso with that $2 super chat. Siznak shirt. Fuck yeah. That Bing Rim Job shirt.
What's the shirt? Get on your shirt.
I almost wore mine tonight, Siznak.
The zombie around. Your mom's favorite rapper.
Cookies.
So,
My tears.
just to say, question. Siznak, why are you calling me a driver?
Because that's what you do.
Who am I?
Oh, man.
What hours do I be driving anybody around?
Chuck doesn't lie. Yeah, Chuck doesn't lie.
Chuck doesn't lie. Oh, really? Oh, you're saying Chuck Reeves doesn't lie.
Hey, no, dog.
But he didn't want to say he worked for Magic Ninja Entertainment.
Once you stopped driving around for Chuck, you switched over to the Juggernaut and you become the official driver.
We were cool to a point. And then, I'm going to tell you, the straw that broke the camel's back. He has me on, well, first off, he was pissed off at DCG. I'm showing with you and everybody from the Juggernaut. Well, but PPN especially, and then he had me on accusing me of a show that I had no control over the money, being manager canceled for like.
Don't you owe Razakel money?
$50. That's not shit. She owes me that.
Will, you're screaming so loud that you're like, it sounds like you're in a fucking stadium.
By the way, if you guys want to see Will take it, go check out my channel. It's there. Subscribe while you're there.
All right, Will, calm down. Tell your story.
This thing about Siznak, that's cool. He gave it to Tommy James. And two, he is a Dallas Cowboy fan. Give it up for that. You're a Cowboy fan, you ain't cool.
Yeah, Cowboys are all right.
So yeah, Will.
I'm a Cowboy fan.
Well, we don't talk sports on the show. So
Sorry.
Will, you brought up Chuck Reeves. I remember when you used to be prominently featured on Chuck's show.
Yeah, well, the last show I was prominently featured on was him accusing me of a show that Wright's manager, Maddie, canceled a week beforehand. So we can't make it after we got a $1,500 deposit, and they still owes the promoter $1,100 a year later. I was just the host. I had nothing to do with the money, and I sure as hell didn't have anything to do with the cancellation.
Oh yeah, by the way, since I'm a terrible host and interviewer, if anybody has any questions from the chat room, you know the rules here on The Greatest Show. All you have to do is put a question mark after whatever you type in the chat room, and I'm going to assume that that's a question for Big Will, Siznak, or even Captain Flannel. And we'll ask...
Can you address the question, though? Make sure, don't put no general question. Make sure, otherwise we're all getting that question, and we're going to have a free-for-all.
So what's your next big event that you have coming up there, Will?
My next show I got coming up is May 26th, Salt Lake City, Utah, hosted by Big Will, put on by Ganja Gore, Brother Lynch Hung, Project Barn, Echam.
Siznak, we have a question for you from Kyle Driver. Why are you so sexy?
Who?
I mean,
Kyle Driver wants to know why Siznak is so sexy.
Kyle, I know, man. Kyle, I don't want the Kyle driver, Kyle. Hey, Kyle, I don't want the Kyle driver. Great.
Can I quit this show? Do I have to do this show anymore? Could this be the last one?
Yeah.
Let's hear it for this one being the last show.
Yeah.
You know, I told these people to fucking stop with the super chats and give the money over to the fucking GoFundMe for Sister Hatchet. Nobody's listening to me. This is not a good cause doing this. All you're doing is
But
fucking up my Sunday.
in all seriousness, shout out to Sister Hatchet. I hope she gets well. And if you got the money, go on over and help donate.
Yeah.
I mean, met her 2 times. DCG came with Detroit this past year, and they hit her and Mospit Mike, and they kicked my Nitties and the rest of Project Born's ass in Juggalo Family Feud. It went down.
All right, hold on, guys.
That's
I mean, we started off
okay. 2 more strikes and this conversation
Wow,
is
just
done.
getting lit.
Okay, I
blazed
fucking
tonight.
lost my train of thought.
He says next. So you should have been there last weekend to drive back around because you're clearly the juggernaut driver.
I'm done.
That's what you were there for.
Spooky Tuesday with a $5 super chat wants to say, all hail Siznak and Silent Flannel. Whoop whoop.
I don't say anything. Like, he didn't
Loud for everybody. The next minute I'm too quiet. What the fuck? I can't please you guys, man.
against BPM, you were loud and in charge, but tonight you were quiet. What's up with that?
All right, I see that Party Masters put the link to the GoFundMe in the chat. I'll add it on to this show once we're all done here tonight.
Captain Flannel and his silent. Let's call him silent.
All right, could you guys interview yourself right now while I enjoy this beer while my mouth is fucking burning?
What kind of beer are you drinking?
I'm drinking Yinglings.
Yeah, hey yo, next time you come, hey, bring some to the gathering because I need to try that.
Yeah, I
So
definitely will.
Will, when was the last time you were able to see your own dick?
Today,
That's a good
motherfucker.
question, Siznak.
Today.
When's the last time anybody else?
We're getting ready to go out today. I saw it. Yeah, good job. Way to go. Yeah.
What happened to that girl you were getting wasted with on Great Fago and Tequila?
On channel and
Why do you have a
doing your own
podcast? You fucking asshole.
What'd you say?
He told you to start your own channel and do your own podcast.
You're such a good interviewer. You start your own podcast.
Everybody else's nowadays. Fuck that. I don't have the time to start my own and get that shit going. Just get the glory off jumping off everybody else's.
Okay.
To like
I
everybody's
got a question for
podcast.
Siznak. Hey, how do you feel about Tommy James, Siznak?
For real.
Tommy James is a bitch. He's
And being
Why so harsh, Siznak?
I just felt like he came on like a fucking Yaya the Gremlin.
What was the turning point?
You know what's funny? Yaya Gremlin.
When he started crying about Slayer and showed that he couldn't take fucking getting trolled, and he just showed his bitch card right away.
Well, dude,
Yaya the Gremlin hasn't always been Yaya the Gremlin.
but, you know. Just let him talk about his CD, says Nack. Jeez.
Yeah, I know, but and 3 days in a row of just having it crammed down our throat, it was like, holy shit. But it's funny, 'cause, like, you know me, I don't give a shit, so I'm going to troll you. And if you're going to give into it, then that's your bad, because...
Just so you know it's clear to the audience, Siznak is the king troll of all time.
Well, Tommy's in the chat room, and he wants to let you know it's 100%.
I don't care who you are. Hey, how many profiles did you have in Chuck's chat? Like 12?
Oh no! Like I had I had 17 accounts. I kept it at 17. Siznak 1, Siznak 2, Siznak 3, Siznak 4, and he had all 17 blocked at one time.
Yeah, and I'm sure it was probably blocking you was probably Jen or the greatest person ever, Josh.
It was to the point where I couldn't make any more accounts on my phone. I had to start using my girl's phone to start making accounts.
I was an admin at one point. This is one guy I would not block. I would not block Siznak because this shit was hilarious.
So back on to Tommy. I see Tommy in the chat room. He wants to let everybody know it's all 100%.
Tommy, what do you got to say?
You were watching the show. You were watching the show last week, Siznak. I know. I don't think Big Will was because he was off at his big.
He heard it on the way home. He heard it on the way home.
All right, but did you hear the song I played?
That fucking A song?
Yeah. What'd you think?
Yeah, it's just. It's nothing special. It was nothing special. That's for sure. It was nothing that made me go, "Oh shit, this is gonna be the next fucking up and coming artist" or anything.
He's from Vegas, right? Vegas, right?
Do you think that Do you think that artists should stay off of this type of format to kind of keep a little bit of a mystery about themselves? Like, do you think an artist can, even if their music is dope and people like it, do you think an artist can ruin that by people not liking the person?
Yes, no doubt.
Yeah.
Of course.
You should try to be homies first if you're coming on stuff like this instead of just trying to sell your music, trying to make everybody.
Here's what I think. What happened with Tommy.
It was like a the Gremlin vibe, where he was trying to prove how dope he was, how established he was, and he's trying to come in and saying he's a juggalo. To try to come into the fan base. I mean, he might be juggalo, whatever, but I think he just came in and expected just because he was gonna say he was juggalo, he was juggernaut, everybody was gonna say, "Oh fuck yeah," then I'm backing you up. And then when he would say, "Well, Max said I'm dope," we're supposed to say, "Oh well, okay, if Max said you are, then I guess I have to too."
Just kind of proved it, you know.
Yeah.
It's just. He thought that we should just like him just because.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so I'm gonna. From me,
I want to like somebody there. You know what I mean? I don't have nothing against him.
Look, I'm just saying that's kind of. I just want to say this. I won't be having Captain Flannel on my show this evening. If you want to see him, go over to fucking CPN's channel. We're not gonna be having him.
I'm permanently over on CPN's channel.
Stop talking over me, Captain Flannel. All you do is talk over people. Didn't you learn that already at the fucking Ballers Lot debate? You know, I listened back to the Ballers Lot debate, and I don't know, CPN he was kind of talking over people.
Yeah.
He was telling everyone to shut the fuck up.
Like rant. It would be like mid rant, and he would want to say something right in the middle of my rant and wouldn't let me talk. So I'm like, I'm talking over you. Even like with Not Slim's talking, and CPN kept yelling, "Shut up! I'm trying to answer your question." Not Slim's like, "I'm not asking a fucking question."
No for that. You got 3 strikes so fast. He kicked your ass.
KJ Riddle just gave us strike 1, so everyone fucking calm the fuck down. We don't want anyone rage quitting the show.
KJ, some people say you're from Detroit. You're from South Carolina. Motherfuckers know where you're from.
Fucking dick. No one even wants.
That's why we ain't worried about KJ, because he gets strikes. He swings and misses, man. You missed, bitch. Come on with another strike.
I'm reading the chat right now, and I just want to give a shout out to the Juggernaut and the Slayer Naughty. Licks, yes, there is a fucking Slayer Naughty, and we'll fucking send you an invite.
And Slayer Naughty does.
Slayer Naughty, shout outs to the law, right? No doubt.
Slayer Naughty at the gathering of the Juggalos.
Yeah, I'm part of the Slayer Naughty. I really enjoy that.
I'm part of it as well. Darren George sent me invite like a week ago.
Look, while we're all here talking, can I say something about Tommy James? See, I said I like his music, and I won't say that, and then I'm not going to turn around because people I know or a group I'm involved with, all of a sudden don't like him. I'm not going to change my opinion. I do like his music. I've been working on some remixes for the Tales Monday Mixdown of his shit. Here's what I think happened, though. Is that this format show, when I had him on with Slayer, whatever, this is a little different. when he came on to Tails right the next day, number one, it didn't even look like he went to sleep. It looks like he stayed up all night. He fucking
Instagram to
like, at one point we were checking to see if he was okay. So he was kind of fucked up. Looked like he had an all-nighter. And when you come on Tails, it's a different format than this show. It's not like, okay, you're one of the guests that's being featured in the show. That's the thing, like, you're just one of a group of people. And I think what happened was everybody, the rest of the people in the group didn't want to hear about promoting. So what I think that would have went a little better, a little less promoting and just hang out with everybody and just join in on the conversation.
Hey, question. Did Tommy James show his CDs on Tails?
I guess
I think so, yeah.
I didn't see it, so I don't know. I kept seeing that. Show your CDs, Tommy James.
Tommy's welcome to come back right here on The Greatest Show anytime. I already told you people that the actual new title for the show is going to be Tommy James and ... I'm going to have him on every single week from now on.
Come on.
Let me be the first guest on that one.
You see, Tommy was like, I'm not really somebody who wants to
Tommy
interview.
Tommy and TP, I can see it now.
I had, blame Brooklyn.
Tommy and George. That would be interesting.
Well, he's welcome to come back on. My personal opinion is it ain't going to get any better. So if he still wants to come back on, I don't think it's going to get any better. I think it's going to get worse. Yeah, we can get him on now, but the problem is I didn't set up enough screens. You already see I had to put Captain Flannel at the last minute in the screen with Big Will because we rolled one of the TVs out to make room for fucking Deadhead Zombie Hooker.
Well,
you still too hungover from those 4 locals last night.
Hashtag blame Becklyn.
Blame Becklyn, yeah.
Hey, Captain, on a scale of 1 to 10, how hungover are you still from those 4 locals?
Oh, about 8.
Damn, that was 24 hours ago.
I've been burping those things up all day.
I don't drink 4 locals, but that's my choice.
Yeah, I learned my lesson.
That's hurtful, KJ Riddle. All right, wait, hold the fuck up 1 second, Big Will, because something went down. I was on a show last night with Captain Flannel called Chad and Captain Flannel's Saucy Time. I'm not sure if it's even a thing anymore after last night. Captain, what the fuck happened with your co-host last night?
Yeah, I didn't see it. I didn't even know it went down last night.
Yeah, no one will ever see it anymore because it was removed from YouTube.
I heard Chad was
removed. I didn't even get to see it.
Oh, it's gone, I guess.
Don't worry about it because you know how I operate. You can take it all down if you want, but you weren't quick enough for me.
Send it to me because I want to see it because I don't remember it all. But
let me just tell you this: I watched it back today. It was more uncomfortable the second time, and I was joking around the whole time because that's the only way I know how to deal with uncomfortable situations. I was on there. It was Danny Boy was on there, Captain Flannel, and Chad. And Chad had an episode after drinking too much Four Loko and moonshine. It was so weird how fast it happened though. It's like because I was rewinding like just before the part, and he was like kind of okay, and then once he got into the Biggie Smalls conversation, it just went all downhill. And then he started yelling like in a rage about somebody who I have no idea who he was angry at, and that's when his wife just grabbed his fucking his headset jack and just yanked it out. And it kind of seemed like he might have kicked his entire fucking desk with his computer over, and then that was it. Then the feed went dark. Boy, that was
Tucker said he
uncomfortable.
punched it or something. I didn't see that. To me, he was kind of like going back like this, like he was about to pass out, and she was trying to get him to stop.
Fago gang on Facebook.
Last night was a weird night, Flannel. Like, not only that, then Danny went live on his channel, and I mean, people were just falling out drunk. Like,
it was
Siznak was fucking wrecked.
Yo, you should have seen the hotel room after the Super Max hotel room. Did anybody see how drunk Madness was? That elbow drop to Jamie Madrox?
I need to start doing like a little part of this show, like the shit that's going on YouTube and play little clips.
saying, let's get gay. George posting both the same naughty.
Whoop, whoop.
So what's the
we had a half. They got a half gallon of 5 o'clock vodka, and we were chugging it like no tomorrow. I had to drink 5 o'clock vodka since I've been 19, 34 now. That was the first time in 15 years I drank that.
So what is the Flannel? What's the status of Aussie Time with Chad and Captain Flannel? Do we have to find a new host or what?
I responded. He finally responded here a couple hours ago. Said he's still alive, but no more for no more.
What's that bad or what?
Captain, how's that sound?
Did he get that wasted or what?
And I'll just move it to my channel and do it. Since I think it's kind of fun. I thought I was having fun talking about pop and shit.
Saucy Time is Brooklyn and Captain. How's that sound? What's up?
There you go.
I just want to say, look, man, we're fucking all juggalos here, so that shit did not offend me last night. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
He got too drunk enough to be embarrassed about because the next stream over, I did the same thing. I fucking faded out during the Big Boy stream.
That's not the one. See, Chad's a little new to YouTube. That's the show you want to keep up. Understand? That's the one you want to keep up because that's the one people are going to go back to see.
Yeah.
And that's what's going to bring people back for the next one. Did you see what the fuck went on here last week? You know what? Holy shit. I mean, I was cleaning up fucking dead hookers after the show. I think Slayer 17 is still cleaning up after last week.
I'm just assuming.
It looks like we lost Big Will. He froze up. Let me fix him up. Let's fix Big Will up. You guys chat amongst yourself.
Oh, you suck at this Big Will.
They were getting a little gay with what they were going to do at the gathering. It's like 3 guys and 1 girl. It's like, I don't know.
He's
bad. Together. 3 girls and me. What's up? Let's go.
You wouldn't even get it out of your pants and you'd be already pretty much ejaculated.
That ain't crazy. You don't know me like that. We met one time at DCG. You don't know me like that.
All right, let's start saying what's up to everybody who's actually out here watching this show live. So far we got 20 likes and we have 1 disappointed viewer who stopped by to give a dislike. No, I think that might have been Big Will. But let's say what's up to fucking Deadhead the Zombie. I'm not talking about you because no one gives a shit about you. Deadhead the Zombie. What's up, Lick718? Ms. Moon. What the fuck is up, Papa? What's up, Danny Boy? Jackie Moon. Slayer 17. Dominating the fucking chat room. What the fuck is up, Tom and James? Welcome back on anytime. Who's the lead on the right? I don't know. I just pay him to be here, and then at the end of the night, he takes care of it, so I don't have to pay. What the fuck is up, KJ Riddle? Always supporting everybody's streams. Dustin Orndorff, what's up? Who else we got here? Nick so rude.
Every fucking 5 seconds, KJ Riddle would not stop.
I really do appreciate everybody that comes out to watch my silly little show. I do appreciate it. I was surprised that people actually like this shit. Every single week that it's over, I'm always like, okay, that'll be the last one.
The name itself, it's the greatest show. This is the greatest show. You got Captain Flannel, you got Sizmac not talking again, you got Big Will, you got yourself hosting.
Yeah, it is the 420 edition. Happy 420, everybody. Whoop, whoop.
He's over now, but nice job, Sizmac.
Not in my state. Shit? I'm still going on 420 right now.
It's 15 in Michigan. Calm down.
I'm still going. We got 2 more hours. Or
we got 2 hours left.
JR Filthy.
Oh, shit.
Whoop, whoop. This show's become like a fucking traveling carnival. So, yeah, we're back on Carnival Spirits this week. We were on Tales for the past 2 weeks. We've been on Studio 17 at request of Not Slim 1. We will eventually come to my channel, the BklynMenace channel, once I'm off fucking timeout. because my channel got striked.
You, hey, what's it
You're
to get
still
on
on timeout?
Yeah, I'm still on timeout. I gotta behave myself before the gathering so I can go live.
You don't really do shit to get on timeout. So what'd you do this time, Brooklyn?
I played a full feature movie on my channel while we were making fun of it. and the director of the movie wasn't that happy about it.
Yeah, nice job. What'd you play though? What movie was it?
It's like a fucking underground movie, man. I didn't think anybody would even know. But the guy that made the movie and starred in it, he I guess he found it and got upset, so he striked my channel.
You played an underground movie and got banned for 3 months. I mean, CPN did let some guy lick some girl's feet.
It wasn't even my show. It was Dead Head's show. It was a show I did called Dead Head Theater, and he used to host it. And we would just be in there making fun of the movies while we watched them. But yeah, I would not recommend doing that on your YouTube channel if you like to go live.
No, never. Don't do that.
How do you buy with it? Different countries or something, probably.
Hey, Captain, what's the hottest hot sauce you ever ate? Would you contemplate drinking the soda?
I don't even want to say the name of the movie so he doesn't come back and strike this channel.
Hey, Flannel, you like hot sauce. Would you ever do shots of the source live?
Yeah, you know what? What the fuck happened to that? Now that you mention that, I asked Flannel before we started to bring out the hot sauce.
No, I meant the source, the hottest hot sauce known to man. Crazy went over on the channel.
I've seen people take the source, dude.
It's only a 1 ounce bottle, almost $100.
Right.
Would you do shots?
That shit is no joke.
No, you. Most people would, but Flannel likes hot sauce, and he's so bad.
Hey, get over here. Don't get in front of the camera.
Hey, Flannel, I was looking forward to seeing you at the Malenko show at CCG-Con. Then we got the word at 6 a.m.
Don't worry, Cisna. We have safety precautions here in place to keep kids off the show. Nobody can see him or her. Whoever's in Cisna's house.
I gotta find it.
Let's give it up for Cisnac, the good father, right here on the greatest show. And he's back.
Hey.
Nobody can fuck with Cisnac on trolling. Nobody. And the whole
You do know it's going to be in your basement now. Now that you left for a minute.
He trolls everybody.
It's not a bad looking fucking background.
Yeah.
And it's always fun because you never know if Cisnac is real or trolling. Like, I always assume troll. Never do I assume real with Cisnac. Nope.
Fair assumption.
I never assume real because he trolls so much. It's like, keep trolling. You're good. But he's a good guy. I met him at DCG. Cisnac's a cool guy, no doubt.
Yeah, we all met you for the first time.
His name was Will Rockside when I met him, though. He did say I'm Will Rockside. I'm like, okay, right, pretty good. And I may have been drunk off tequila when I met him, but still.
So, Big Will, is that where you made your heel turn against Chuck at DCG-Con?
I mean, I did it. Don't see him live, and that wasn't the actual heel turn, but you want to go heel turn? Yeah, fuck it, whatever. That was the heel turn. Yeah, heel turn.
But you gotta admit, we weren't as bad as you thought we were, right? I actually met you live on one of my live streams. It was I was with Captain Flannel, Mr. McInhose, and we all met you at the same time.
Did I meet you? Did I meet you at DCG?
Yeah, you did. Do you remember when you met McInhose and Captain Flannel? I was the one holding the camera.
That was the very first time we met him. Yeah.
Oh, it was with Captain. Okay, then hell yeah, it went down. Because I remember meeting Captain. That shit was nuts. That shit was crazy. I mean,
yeah,
that was a good party, man. That was a good party. Trust me.
It was fun. It's like a parking lot.
No, how you got all access pass?
Did Big Will just say party? Hold on.
For a day, because we were on tour with ICP up until DCG. So 3 or 4 days that went on beforehand.
That's right, it's a party. Right here on
You kept
Carnival.
saying, you're going to get gay with CPM, huh? I'm like, no. None of that's going the fuck down. I don't even care. No. I ain't gay. I like pussy. It's all good. I like girls. I mean, he can virgin live in his mom's basement, you know, whatever. No, it's not going down. Just to keep his little facade up, whatever, you know. But I met a lot of cool people I never met before at DCG. Siznat, cool motherfucker. Captain, cool motherfucker. And a lot of them
You were all right, Will.
You cool, man. I mean, you were cool. When I met you, you weren't standoffish or anything. It was, as I told CPN to go live on his channel on his phone, I'm like, go fucking live. Because Chuck called me like 20 minutes before that, said, I hear it's getting shut down. I'm not getting shut down. Suck a dick. Hey, tell Frankie Lawrence to stop being a bitch.
Yo, let's say what's up to Don Chaos. Just joined us here in the chat room. What the fuck is up, man?
Don
Chaos.
Hey, Don.
Murder Mayhem show. I'm gonna have Murder Mayhem on here one night, but you know, I gotta do that special time and date to have him on. He doesn't do nights.
He's a cool guy too. Mitchell's a good guy, man.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope.
What the fuck's up?
I don't shows with them before.
I just messed up, man. I just fucking must have had some sauce in this bottle. I just touched my eye. It's on fire now.
Yeah, I did that last week, man.
What's you drinking, Captain?
What was that?
What kind of sauce are you drinking?
What am I drinking tonight?
Yeah, when are you gonna have Don Chaos on?
I'm gonna have him on.
Question. When are you gonna have the king of CarnivalSpirits on? What's up?
We were supposed to have Shaunsey on tonight too, but he was a little too hungover from last night.
Well, so was Captain. He said he was A1.
I drank and smoked my way through my hangover today.
Yeah,
I didn't drink last night, but tomorrow I will drink again, and you know. Hey, I just want to say, fuck Game of Thrones. Motherfucker, in the it ain't no surprise.
Captain took off. I think he mentioned that he did speak to Chad today.
He's in the... No, he isn't, is he?
I haven't seen him in here.
Hey, question. Is Chad the same Chad, you know,
You talked to Chad.
everyone knows Chad, you know.
You should have Don Chaos and Murder Mayhem on together.
Yeah, that's cool.
Out there like that.
Captain Flannel, I know you might have mentioned this already, but I have problems with short-term memory, especially when I'm drinking. Did you speak to your co-host of Saucy Time today?
Yeah. He didn't even get information, so he just said he's still alive.
He's still alive.
Welcome back. Captain is in the house.
I don't know how Danny Boy is still alive after last night when he took
Danny Boy was
15 mushrooms.
Crazy.
Sorry, but
That motherfucker.
Jeez.
what about so anybody got questions in the chat? Come on.
Yeah, they want to know. Someone wanted to know about your 3-inch uncircumcised penis.
Yeah. Oh, that's that. He didn't even answer that one because that's all him.
No, they were talking to you, Will.
Oh, my shit ain't no 3 inches. Stop bigger than that. That question.
Wait, 2.5? It's not even 3 inches?
3. Who asked that question, first of all?
Jackie Moon said, word on the street is that Big Will recently got married to a 12-year-old boy from Thailand. I highly disagree with that statement. My wife is from Thailand, and she's in Thailand right now, and I find that statement to be extremely hurtful.
No. What is he
We
fucking
don't have
from the
that kind
flip
of talk
truck?
here on Carnival Spirits.
Jackie Moose said he would come on sometime.
At the Capital City Theater! Bitch! And no.
Do you guys get the feeling that Will's in a totally different conversation than us?
What happened?
Will is what happens when you drink the water.
We're just kind of here.
No idea what he said for like the past like half hour.
Any real questions from fans? Because Jackie Moon is clearly a fake fucking account. Troll account, you know?
Oh yeah.
I have another question. Come on. It's the greatest show. The greatest show in the world.
Are you expecting me to ask questions? I already told you before the show. I have nothing planned.
Oh, fuck is in the chat?
I just make this shit up as we go.
I
All the good questions come once the show's over. I'm like, shit, I should have asked that.
I got one for Siznak. Don't worry, I got one. You ready? Yo, do you watch? First off, it's a two-part question. Do you watch college football, Siznak?
No.
Oh damn! I'm sorry.
I don't. I mean,
Okay, well,
if I'm around on a Saturday, but
your question.
I got kids.
How long you been a Cowboy fan?
What?
How long you been a Cowboy fan?
All my life. Out here, you're either a Cowboy fan, a Raider fan, or a Denver fan, or a Pittsburgh fan, I guess.
Mexico, right?
But we've never had a professional team out here, so
Nowhere near, right? No professional team goes to. Hey, shout outs to my homies in New Mexico, though. You might have heard of them. 6-Side Music, you might have heard of them.
All right, Big Will, we got some more questions coming in from the chat. PigVenus17 wants to know, ask Big Will, does he really drive for Project Born? And will he pick me up for the PJB?
No, I do not.
Project Born, Isham, and Brooklyn Show.
And, you know, that's just...
Anybody needs to rock to the gathering, come to Will.
It's this fucking guy, the SID to the NAC. Says that. No, it's not true. Facts.
Does anyone know what language Big Will is speaking right now?
I heard my name spelled out, but that's about it.
Catch one or two words. Is that called drunken English?
Normally, but I don't drive. Nitty does the driving, and you might have hit Nitty up on that when Siznak.
You seem like the worst person to have as a driver.
New Mexico, Siznak. Next time we're on tour in New Mexico, I'm hitting you up. You're going to come hang out with all of us.
Lix is actually translating for us in the chat room of what Big Will just said.
I fucking swear. Brooklyn.
What did you say?
Hey, Brooklyn. Are you from New York, right? Clearly with that accent. Are you a Yankee or Met?
I'm just playing a character on YouTube. I'm actually from Asia.
No, you ain't. You know you ain't. Not with an accent. You ain't from Asia.
Yeah,
I'm
from fucking Canarsie in Brooklyn, New York.
I mean, I'm a Yankee fan, so I'm not going to lie.
I am not a sports fan.
Not at all?
No, I'm a music fan. The rest of my family are huge sports fans, and they are like crazy Yankee fans.
Thank God. Yankees all day, baby. Nitty's a big Boston Red Sox fan from Michigan. So we go back and forth, Yankees, Red Sox all day.
I watch football, but it's not like a big thing in my life. Like it's more to just get together with the homies, have some beers, watch the game, talk some shit. But like, I'm not like invested into it. I'm just like I know right here.
Like Albuquerque, right? Is that the biggest city in New Mexico? Yeah.
Yeah.
And are you from Albuquerque?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. From the biggest city in New Mexico. Damn, it's not even that big, really, though.
It is. That's why it's fucking out here.
Fucking Brooklyn lives probably in Brooklyn. I mean, Brooklyn has a bigger population than Albuquerque.
If we're doing population,
shout out to Warzone.
Captain, what city are you from in Kansas?
I'm from a little town of like 300 people, dude. I lived out in the country. on 100 acres.
Figures you were. What's the nearest big city from you? Lawrence?
Been in Topeka, Lawrence, or Kansas City. I've lived around that area.
Captain Flannery does like nightly fireworks shows on his property. Nobody complains.
Let me just say to Captain, I was looking forward to hanging out with you after DCG, but we found out at 6 a.m. because Nitty got a call from Jay that, the Lawrence can't. Jay's taking a private flight home because he's sick. And I know that was not announced till like 2 hours before the show.
No, dude, we were driving back, and we heard it.
Yeah.
You understood that, Captain?
What's that?
I was looking forward to hanging out with Captain at that show.
Translate for us.
Yes, please, because it's just like.
And I'm gonna ram Siznek in the face with the mallet together. Fuck this.
Oh man, you're gonna be driving me around on your back.
I got my Max versus UNCPN. How about that? Let's do that.
I thought it was me. Wait, what'd you say? I'm confused. Wait.
Me and Max versus UNCPN. JCW. You ready?
I thought it was gonna be me and Violent George.
Oh no, Violent George is not having your side over mine.
Oh, Violent George is taking my side.
Well, let's make it a 6-man tag, and you can have Slayer 17, and I will take Madness.
You said it that night on the fucking when you guys called me.
I was drunk as fuck.
Violent George.
I thought you and Violent George versus me and CPN.
The chat is being really mean until it's Big Will right now.
You really think CPN would back you up?
Yeah. Me and CPN cool. Me and CPN are actually cool. That's the thing.
Yeah, I know you were. That's why we couldn't hang out.
My pocket at the gathering. I know that.
You went to CPN's hotel room with a do not disturb sign on the door.
No, CPN's ready. He's ready and willing to hold my pocket.
Man, I got so many chokers. God, I'm going to have to put you in a choker with fucking Tommy James, Skeletor, Ryan, fucking...
Skeletor! Whoa, Skeletor? Hey, you see that? Hey, how about the Slayer 90? Skeletor has his own room.
Isn't it? You're running out of pockets for all these pocket boys.
Wait, did Big Will just say party? I couldn't understand.
For sure.
That's right. We're partying up here on CarnivalSpirits, right here on the greatest show with Big Will, Siznek, and the official booker of the greatest show, Captain Flannery.
Hey, Flannel. Did Chuck ever message you back, or did he just come straight to me? Well, I got the screenshots still, so I'll post them on the Discord. But Chuck thinks he's great. He thinks he's the greatest thing since like bread.
He's hosted more shows than you this year.
That's pretty
I got a spot on that show. At one point during the night, because fuck Chuck Reeves.
This conversation is hard.
Hey,
Can we put Big Will on pause and all of us drink like a 6-pack and catch up? And then we can start.
Please.
I'm trying to finish this really fast
going or
I think
something?
I'll be able to understand better.
I'm steady drinking.
Let's get some captions going.
But let me just say, when fucking Burbank said you booked yourself, I'm like, damn right I booked myself on here. What's up?
You did, and you know what? I think he was so drunk. When you booked yourself for the show, I asked you if you had Skype and a laptop, and you said yes. And then tonight, I was like, oh, do you have a laptop? And you're like, no.
No, you said you booked yourself. You good? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I know I booked myself.
I had to put extra work in tonight to get you up on here, but it worked. So.
Because I'm on a phone and not a laptop or a PC, right? If I was on a laptop PC, it would be good, but I'm not. I don't have either.
Fucking Siznak is a professional. He actually went out and bought a laptop just to be on the show tonight.
Nobody's rich like Siznak. Siznak's rich. I've seen his basement.
My mom gave me money from Social Security and let me run out and buy one real quick.
Damn. I bet you Siznak had like 3 baller lots for the gathering, or 3 hotel rooms.
I just didn't talk about it.
Oh, could we not talk about ballers lots anymore?
I said ballers lots or hotel room. Siznak bought 3 of one of them.
Yeah. Less baller lots, more Tommy CDs.
But, I mean, where do you guys fall on the baller lot situation?
If the one guy doesn't care and the guy buying it doesn't care, why the fuck should we care?
That's hurtful talk.
I don't care either. I really don't care. It's his baller. He can do what he wants with it. I don't care.
Just kept silent about it. Bragged about it, and there would have been no issue.
Yeah. To the gathering, $2 of water. I'm bringing 4 cases, $2 of water. I should piss Ryan off right now.
Yeah. It doesn't matter what you did. You can make it one person can buy one. You can't resell them, whatever. Some people.
Hey, Will. A little bit lower when you answer the question, just a little bit lower because you're fucking blowing out.
Want me lower?
So what got you like
louder? Now you want me lower?
How long have you been doing what you're doing, and like what got you into it? What inspired you to get into?
Well, I'll go through my history. Okay. December 2011, I joined a group. The capacity was limited to not the no title. For December 2011, Suicidal Atlas, I became the head straight ninja. I became the mouthpiece. We did videos 3 times a week called Suicidal Atlas News. We did giveaways. We did fucking crazy shit around, and we're doing shit. So 5 years ago, I said I'm starting Big Will ENT. I started out hosting shows. I put on my first show in fucking Flint. Who do I call? Who do I call for my first headliner or my first show? I call my brothers. I call fucking Frank Nitty. I call Chris Polk. I want them to be the first ones that are my headliners, my first show. I mean, obviously there were hiccups because it's my first fucking show putting on. A couple others dropped out. I had to change venues because the venue fucked me over. I paid a $500 deposit and they fucked me. They gave it to somebody else. But my homeboy out here, who done a lot of shows, he hooked me up with a strip club like 3 doors down that's well known, and he was gonna host, and I was have to pay nothing. It would have been a 50-50 split. So 3 days beforehand, we had Lil Donna instead of the Z Club, and it was dope. And you know, now I've done 70 shows between hosting and putting them on in 5 years. I mean, and shout out to my brothers, Frank Nitty, Chris Polk. Those motherfuckers, they have my back all the time, no matter what it is. Motherfuckers talking shit, they go, whatever. Let them talk. Yeah, they're the ones who taught me. Well, mostly Chris. You might know him as Pope D from Project Porn. Don't talk shit on Facebook. Don't start commenting on beef. Somebody talking shit, inbox them. Yeah, that's right. So yeah, I don't get in that no more.
So Will, what kind of advice can you give to the people that are coming up that want to do what you're doing?
Hey, look. Find a market. Flint's not the market. There's like 5 venues in the whole city of Flint, and half of them cost over $1,000. Don't find a market. Find a market where there's a lot of venues with artists in your city who can bring a crowd. Bring the headliner, that's cool. You don't need a headliner. If you have 5 or 6 artists in the city who can bring a crowd, you know, pay those motherfuckers.
Will, could you speak up a little bit? They can't hear you in the chat room.
And also, the worst female artist in the underground, her name is Razakel.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Hey, who likes Razakel on the panel? Raise your hand right now.
What?
Who likes Razakel? Raise your hand.
Razakel's a joke. She was a joke out here. That's why she never performed live out here.
I brought her to the flip. She was a co-headliner with the guy I wanted. I wanted to bring the cult leader, Damien, motherfucking Quinn. And she went over 20 minutes on her set, which she's supposed to. And Gods of Chaos went over 15.
Is that true?
So, yeah, Damien didn't go over it all, but Damien put it all out on the fucking stage. And he had the fucking
SKR, Satanic, all those fools are just whack.
Satanic, man, he's whack too.
Will,
Fucking Magic Dude's whack. Fucking,
just let him go. Will, can I ask you a question since this is my show? Will you ever work with a group that you're not a fan of, but you know other people are, just to have them on the show? Or do you only work with artists that you enjoy and respect?
He does, Pig.
I will give everybody a fair shot. Everybody gets a fair shot with me. Everybody. I fucked with people who people were against, and some of them were favorable, and some were not. I mean, I'm not going to get into local artist names because most people know who the fuck they are. But give fair shots always, and I put so many different artists on so many different shows. Some didn't show. You might have heard of a guy by the name of Thick and Fade who was on the last AXD tour. He's no-showed twice to my shows.
Who?
In the last year and a half. He was on the AXD's family tour, whatever. Active family tour, whatever you want to call it, whatever. Fucking A&B can suck a dick. Some had the best performance in Flint.
I'm not asking.
And act a dick in Flint. I'm just saying.
Hey, Will, what is like one of the worst things an artist can do to cause you or other people that promote shows to not want to work with them anymore?
No show. Or not promote their own self on the show if you're a local artist.
So you've actually had artists booked on the show that did not show up?
Plenty of times, yes, of course.
Man,
at least one, at least two, sometimes two a show. Like on Saturday, I had one. Well,
probably because they book on and then they watch something like this and they're like, I'm not working with that fucking idiot.
Two didn't show up that he booked. Two didn't show up that I booked. But give it, my boy missed his flight in Utah because he got pulled over. All right, so one in the area didn't make it, and two in his area, which is the dude who reps the fucking acts, Nasty Inc., who says Chuck is the coolest guy in the world, didn't show up. And started talking shit about me after the show. But he wasn't there. I don't know what happened. But we had, honestly, Toledo show. There's 3 fucking points that matter. Fucking Max killed it. He hyped Madness and killed it. And once again, Zay. Well, this bitch Genosha X is apparently signed with Razakel canceled. So I put Zay in the spot. And Zay fucking murdered. You guys saw the videos of Zay, right? He killed it.
Will, would it be okay if you just get a drink of water, calm yourself down a little bit, and I show that fucking footage again from the last show that you hosted last Saturday in Toledo? Courtesy of Blocks TV. Let's watch this one more time. It's only about a minute and a half. Will, I'm sure he's not going to talk over it.
At gmail.com. Send me that footage, Bob.
Or I could be wrong. Maybe he is going to talk over it. But let's play this footage. Thanks again to Rocks TV for hooking the greatest show up with this finish.
And Sid takes it. He wasn't there anyway. It was work packed. I grabbed the thing up there. We're good. We're good, right? Good fam.
So unprofessional, isn't he, Cisnak? The fuck is wrong with you?
He's so horrible.
I don't even know what footage you got from the show.
He's the juggernaut retard.
Speaking of unprofessional, look who's gone again, Captain Flannel.
He took off?
No, he shut his camera off. There he is. Nobody follows my instructions.
Yo, shout out to Maximum Overload. Fucking can't wait till his album drops. The fucking songs that he hasn't fucking released. Fucking holy shit.
My brother Max.
That album's gonna be fucking fire.
Yeah,
it
definitely.
is. I've heard a lot of it, and that shit is legit. Including, wait to hear those facts from PJB, Project Bone.
There's gonna be shit popping off to help Max get his album finished. He's in a situation right now, and
I know.
Good to help him get his album finished. Gonna get shirts made up, and
yeah, get those shirts made. He should have had some shirts made up for Toledo. He would have made some money.
Well, whatever he needs to get that album out, you know he's got the support here at Carnival Spirits. You know he's got the support of the greatest show. He's got the support of fucking Tales from the Lotus podcast and Studio 17.
He's got good word for 100%.
We need that fucking album out.
Yeah. And he needs to have a video.
we gotta help him get that video out. We gotta help him push that album.
Everything. Max push everything right now. Max needs our help more than ever right now.
Yes, he does.
And if you knew the situation, if you don't know the situation, you probably won't know it. But you know what? Help Max out. You know, hit him up. Talk to him. Buy his album when it comes out. Buy his shirt. Help with his album. You know, whatever. Max is a legit guy, man. Max is clearly, he's the one who brought me in to the Juggernaut last summer. When we had a 3-hour conversation, and then we called CPN to bring him in. We got to announce something live from CPN this Sunday. Answer your damn phone, right? Is what he said. Like, answer your damn phone. And ever since, you know, he made a good point. You know what? Chuck hold me, Chuck hold Max. He spared Max $2,000. I mean,
Big Will, we got a question coming in from the chat from Lick716. He wants to know, Big Will, how do you get wasted when you host?
I don't. Have you ever been to one of my shows? No. I wasn't wasted in Toledo. I didn't get wasted until we got back from Max's hotel room, and I started slamming 5 o'clock vodka. I drink 5 o'clock vodka since I've been 15, 16 years old. It's horrible.
And that's actually where you booked yourself on this show last week.
What?
And that's when you booked yourself on this show.
I was going to book myself on your show anyway. I thought the time was ready. I mean, I messaged you a few times, or commented a few times, said, beforehand, before a couple weeks ago, I was like, yo, let's get this rolling. During the Scottish, I think.
Yeah,
during the Scottish Josh.
No, it's definitely cool to have you on here, man.
It's cool to have a good host who knows what he's doing. I
I'm
mean,
not a good host, trust me.
You aren't bad. Well, your production level is better than anybody else in the game.
All right, maybe that. But I think Chuck would do a better job hosting this show than me.
Yo, what? Hey, yo, when you get Chuck, you must come on the show. It's Chuck Brooklyn. That's all I gotta say.
That's not me. That's just a rumor.
Yeah, okay.
That guy doesn't even sound like me.
Hey. The panel. Who's seen Chuck Brooklyn before? Raise your say something right now. I know everybody saw it.
I think maybe most of them, but that was not me.
Fucking Tales 100 premiered. Tales 100 it premiered, and that shit was epic.
Oh shit, the PBR. We got the PBR.
What's up, Cactus?
You gotta bring out the Chucklin for when Chuck comes out.
We do have the
right here. Got the blue
Chuck
moon
Brooklyn
on the
actually
nightly.
showed up on the 100th episode of Tales from the Lotus podcast. We do have the 200th episode coming up soon, so you never know what's gonna happen.
For the 200. Don't worry, I was there for the 100. I'll be there for the 200.
See, PigBenus17 even said it. Brooklyn does suck at hosting. I agree with that. I'm no fucking
That's
person.
like 8 episodes away, right? 8 episodes away.
I'm only here because I can't figure out how to get anybody else to do this.
When is the 200th?
It's coming up soon, man. It's coming up really soon.
They did another one today, so that's 8, yeah.
Thanks, Jackie Moon. I appreciate it.
Yo, can we get some super chats for Brooklyn? Do some more help?
We're good. We're good.
Yo, Wiley George, CPN, I don't care who you are. A super chat to this motherfucker right now.
We don't need any of those over here.
Or donate it to Sister Hatchet right now.
I have things I got to do tomorrow here around the house.
He needs the help right now from the Juggalo family. Let's go. Let's go. Fuck this. Don't do it. Don't. not
Skinny
help
G
her.
wants to know why are you yelling. I'm assuming he's talking about Big Will. Because you seem to be the
Who the
only
fuck
one yelling.
Who the fuck is this guy?
Is that part of being someone who like hosts shows? Like you do a lot of screaming on the mic, so it's just difficult to fucking even in your personal life, you're always yelling.
Yeah. Yes. Some motherfuckers say I don't need a mic.
Siznak, no, fuck you, Siznak. I just want to say this right the fuck now. Siznak, you're on the show tonight. I already told you you're not allowed to do super chats. No, that's
You never told me that.
You better fucking cancel that.
Oh my God! He's a guest. That's what happened.
He tricked me.
That's strike one.
Hey, Siznak, how much is super chat?
Conversation's done.
How much is Siznak super chat?
Yeah,
$2.
I fucking lost my train of thought.
What did he say in the super chat?
We'll say that in a second.
Just a hat.
Brooklyn,
I'm sure it was something about Big Will. Don't worry.
Too much
done.
on this one. Damn it, man. The amount of shit I have on this is worth like $20. Siznak, who's actually on the show, but still can't fucking stop fucking around. With a $2
Where's
super chat.
Where the fuck are these motherfuckers at? Sister Hatchet, man. Sister Hatchet. It's about her right now.
Oh, fuck off, man.
I get it. So what you up to tonight? How many shots of hot sauce you take? Like,
Not that
Trials
many
with
people.
your sister.
No
My
more
guys.
Siznak.
You're not allowed to super chat. You're in the show. That's not cool.
But
I don't even
I
have
just
chips
wanted to
tonight.
show some
I just
love.
Crackers.
Just trying to show family some love.
Yeah, I got you. You're making him drink more hot sauce, and he don't want that.
I didn't even think about the hot sauce part. I just wanted to show some love.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yo, is Byron George in the chat?
I think he bounced a while ago.
Yeah, I don't see him in there.
Is CPM in the chat?
He was pretty lit last night on Danny Boy's stream. Last night was a fucking weird night on YouTube.
Why did CPN go live 2 hours early last night? Who knows?
The only thing I understood was CPN. Say that again. I think
I said, why did CPN go live 2 hours early last night?
We were on a stream with Sean's here on Carnival Spirits, and he was going to a concert last night.
Who'd you go see? Fucking Nickelback?
Some fucking pop group.
His girl probably want to go out. Yeah. But I keep thinking, even on the fucking Blase Rose stream on YouTube, says CPN fucked the Michelin Man.
No comment.
It was who was it? It was who was it said that? It was
that
like
GTA guy. He's always talking shit.
Yeah, you know
something, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I just see the Juggernaut symbol up. Like, what up?
We did try to get
track right, but on the Born Dead 3, it's legit fire. May 26th, all outlets. Fucking social media, Spotify. Fucking, it's gonna be on YouTube, you know that. Someone's gonna put it on YouTube. Physical copies. They got new shirts. PJB for Life just came out today. A pink version for the females. Dope black. No, I like the blue. I'm gonna grab the blue. But yeah, rock with the bone, man.
I already gave up on trying to figure what the fuck you're talking about.
Question: this is that. Who's the first group ever signed to Psychopathic? Mr. Juggalo King?
You know what? When I watch the show back, I'm gonna put on the subtitles just to see what it writes.
Hey, Simplex.
What?
ICP. Who's the first group signed to Psychopathic?
Wasn't it like Project Born?
Yeah, it was Project Born. That's why I wanted to make that. I knew you would know. I knew a lot of people don't know that. Like, man.
Didn't they release the first one off of Psychopathic?
Yep. Born Dead was outside. Born Dead 2, they left. They had problems. Born Dead 2, but it featured ICP on that album.
Nobody fucked with me.
Had that ICP on it. You know how much PJB pays for a feature from the clouds? $0. They don't pay them shit. That's because the level is real. They homies. Jay and Nitty talk all the time, man. Nitty goes to Jay's house. Shout out to my boy Frank Nitty, who keeps, he's 45. Born Dead came out 94, 95. Shout out. Born Dead 3. He got featured from ICP on that one too. But the original feature that was supposed to be on the album, you might have heard the... So then, did you hear the Gloomy Sunday album?
I don't think I have.
Shaggy put it on.
The Shaggy 2 Dope. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the original track supposed to be on the album. Knew it had to be recorded. The Shaggy wanted to put it on a fucking solo.
Word.
But it was Project Born featuring ICP, but on Gloomy Sunday it's Shaggy 2 Dope featuring Project Born and Violent J. We're still those tracks though, no doubt.
Did Big Will just say party?
Okay. Here's that. Have you heard "Fuck with Me" on Born Dead 2?
Yep. That's Born Dead shit.
Everybody's heard Graveyard.
Yeah, he didn't say party, but who cares, right? This is a party.
Great. Fuck with me. What's your opinion?
That's a dope song.
Which one?
Can't nobody fuck with me.
What about Graveyard? What do you take? Graveyard or Fuck with Me?
Fuck with me's a better song.
It is. I agree. Well, more motherfuckers know what Graveyard is than Fuck with Me. A lot of fucking, sporadic people. They don't know about Fuck With Me until they buy the album.
Born Dead 2 is a dope album. I've been bumping that album for years.
You shot him on it? He shot me unholy?
Well,
Losing it? You know what's funny? Born Dead came out 25 years ago almost. How many times does Project Born and ICP perform Graveyard? Answer that. Answer that for me right now, says that.
what?
How many times has Project Born and ICP performed Graveyard?
Once? 5?
Never.
I don't know.
Never. It's never happened yet. It will happen soon. Hopefully the 20th annual gathering it happens, but no, it's never happened yet. 25 years old.
What?
They need to release a 25. I mean, if they're going to do Misery, like they gave Misery the spot, they got to give the Born the spot for the 25th annual, right? 25th anniversary.
Misery's their family, though.
Well, Jay considers Nitty family. I mean, they talk all the time. He asked Nitty personally, said, would you please put Blase on the album?
So, Big Will, would you say, how about we give a shout out to all those Twizzlers that got ripped off on those mystery boxes?
Oh, I've seen a lot of those. Some got some shit, but 80% ain't got nothing. Hey, how about Replicon? They got nothing when they bought them. How about fucking, did CPM buy a box? Really?
What?
The best I've seen is like a
how many boxes did you buy?
Limited jersey.
How many boxes did you buy?
I ain't seen shit. Who won $10,000?
How many boxes did you buy? How many boxes did you buy?
0. I wasn't doing it.
Pan out. You also
$100 a box? You got me fucked up. Look twisted. Says that 2, 3, 4, 6.
Yeah, nobody did win the 10K yet, huh?
Win the fucking Madrox fucking handwritten lyrics.
Naughty butterflies. 2%.
What the fuck is going on with those boxes? I actually got one, and when I opened it up, I got a Tommy James CD in mine.
I'm upset with 10 grand. Somebody winning a feature with Twisted. Somebody winning all access for a full 12 months of Twisted shows.
I got
Let's see those.
Tommy said I can have one of those for free.
Hey, regardless, Twisted 90 grand in the profit margin minus that 10. They made 100 grand minus 10 grand they're giving away. They made $90,000 in a couple hours.
But Violent Jay-Z asshole for making $25,000.
Yeah, right, exactly. Well, I don't think Violent J is the asshole. Did you buy a Brother EP?
Talk to the Twizzlers, he's an asshole.
No, I'm asking if you personally bought a Brother EP.
Yeah, I didn't buy one, no, I didn't.
Well, it's still out like 3 hours.
In the museum thinking about buying one.
Put it into Steve Meets a Boom.
See in the Eshon tour?
Hey, Brooklyn, did you buy a Brother EP?
No. It was already sold out.
No, Flannel, did you buy one?
No.
Alright. So they sold out quick. Steve Meets a Boo goes online for the price. Steve Meets a Boo goes on. 1 out of 4 got one.
But whatever. I can tell you what I did buy, Big Will. I bought the $200 jersey package for the Fearless Fred Fury, and I'm still waiting on my jersey.
Still haven't got the jersey.
Yeah, in February. He's still waiting on a jersey. Whoa.
The hat just showed up like a week and a half ago.
My homie got the hat, and he's still waiting on his jersey also.
You know what's funny? We went to we had to go pick up the CDs for the warehouse from Psychopathic before the Cleveland show. They
Drunk Will.
They handed us 2 boxes totaling 54 CDs. Like, what? Straight, we're like, Straight, what's up with this, Straight? Oh, we didn't get all the order. Because we know Straight well. He's from Flint. We're going to the warehouse and grab a jersey right now to wear to this fucking release party. They had no jerseys. They had nothing. Fucking me and Polk wore a Mighty Death Pop shirt, and I wore a Triple X. They didn't have shit. Like, we're like, fuck. No, yeah, he's like fucking Rob took almost everything to fucking Rob took it to his city, and he was going through and he took the rest of New Orleans. Like, fuck. We're like, fuck.
What do you have to say about that, Flannel?
I don't know.
Could you stop talking over everybody tonight, Flannel? You know, you're seriously, man. I understand CPN's point. All you do is talk over people.
Yeah.
Just shut the fuck up. He's on his 3 strikes and get the fuck out.
No one can yell louder than Big Will. I think he's actually whispering tonight on the show.
No,
it might be my kryptonite.
Where's Signac? Signac's gone. Oh, I think he went to go meet a coke dealer.
Who's louder? Flannel, me or CPN, and you know who it is.
Who's what? Taller?
Who's louder?
Oh,
Who's
you?
taller?
Yeah, you're much louder.
That's strike 1 right now.
Big Will, I bet you the Big Will is definitely does not refer to your height.
No, it doesn't.
Strike 2.
That's right. We got 2 strikes from Big Will. One more strike and he's out of here.
How did I get the second strike?
You know what? 3 strikes out. I would love everybody's opinion. I don't even care. I love everybody's opinion. I'm not right.
Big Will doesn't count.
Big Will, I've always liked you. Even back in the day when everyone used to troll on you, I always liked the way you handled it. Like, I always thought that you handled shit, like, lighthearted. You didn't, you know what I mean? Like, you were cool about shit.
I like how when we start calling him Little Chuck, he just embraced it and started calling himself Chuck.
That shit is not real anymore. You know what? It's Big Will. I'm not Little Chuck. Oh, my God. Don't get me started.
Will?
I know when you started. I was on CPN's show, and I talked about I can't wait to go see Daddy's Home 2.
Can I turn my headset down? Holy shit. Damn, man.
I can't wait to go see Daddy's Home 2. And he started that shit. You know what? Fuck that shit. That was a good movie. Daddy's Home 2 was a good movie. I'm sure a lot of people saw it. Mark Wahlberg, Will Ferrell. Calm down.
Whoa. How we get onto a Will Ferrell movie? That took a like way left turn. I'm like, what?
And that was when, you know, I was under the misguidance of a fucking troll faggot.
Slower.
We don't use hurtful words like that. Siznak, motherfucker.
5'1"? What's he like, 5'1", 5'2"? I mean, kick him in the face next time he won't come to the gathering. He ain't got the... He comes to the gathering.
It was worth it for that super chat.
Anybody, you know, he's not allowed. That's someplace he's not allowed.
Chuck told me
Conversation's done.
He comes to the gathering. I won't touch him. But somebody will.
That's right,
Brooklyn,
that is
I
hot.
shit you not.
Goddamn hot.
I'm done.
And stop with all the fucking sirens. You're pissing CPN off. Siznak, who's actually here on the show with that $2 super chat, eject Big Will. Who wants to see that happen? We could possibly make that happen. Come on,
He's
Snag.
loud as enough when he's peeing. Damn.
Holy shit, that guy. He don't shut the fuck up.
Flannel, what's up, man? Any hot sauce over there?
Hey, what?
God, this stuff really smells bad. Why am I the only one that has to do this shit?
Oh, I didn't know I was supposed to. Damn. Let me go grab
Eject
some.
him before he comes back. Eject him before he comes back.
You want me to?
And then I'll just start talking.
I was getting lost in a couple of those conversations. Like, what?
I think we should leave it up to the chat room. Should we eject Big Will? off his own episode?
Don't ask them. They fucking
I even
eject all
we
of it.
should eject him before he comes back.
I'm so tired of all the yelling.
My God, I can hear other people shouting.
I don't understand what the fuck they're saying. You need closed captions. So,
Oh, he's
Shut
back.
up.
That's hot.
He's back.
The king. The greatest show. Yeah.
Well, see, I'm glad I didn't eject him for that nice thing you just said about me.
We want to know why you started hanging out with Chuck in the first place.
All right, look. You ready? I'm going to tell you how the story is about to happen. I met Chuck at Gathering 17 in 2016. He came to me. I was chilling at the Project Born Cat. And he tells the story. I got to come stay with the Big Will. Okay. So he started his own YouTube. Okay. Started bringing me on. All right, cool. Then he acts
that
like
blonde chick is hot.
fucking God. He acts like he's God. Clearly he ain't. What's he doing now? Live stream wise, he's
We're watching you just. What the? What is?
He did nothing.
What the fuck is Will talking about?
I know who the hell you were, really. But
It should be like a game show when we win prizes if we can fucking decipher what the fuck Will just talked about.
but
Can we do that, Will? Can we do like a game show episode and have you back on?
I'm down.
yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
I didn't have enough time to do that for this one.
Say.
I'll take, what did Big Will say, for 200?
Can we say fuck Chuck for 1,000?
Well,
At this point, Chuck is a little more entertaining than you.
Oh.
and I'm really happy to say, after a lot of pursuing and fucking getting down on my hands and knees and begging him, Chuck has agreed that he will be coming here right on the Greatest Show one night.
Yeah, I'm coming on that night too. How about that? Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, they do also call this show the Greatest Ambush.
Yeah, me Chuck Fisnack. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we got the show.
Yeah, see, you need to get Mayhem and Don Chaos on the show together.
Ooh, oh my God. Ooh, fire.
Yeah, Don wants to come on. He mentions it a lot.
Don, the big to the B to the O to the N. Give it up.
It's just sometimes I don't know if Don wants to be involved in some of the fuck shit that I know that's going to happen during the show.
Oh, dude, Chuck, it's all fucked in.
Hey,
Don't
what's
worry.
up, Batgirl Jamie? Thanks for joining in.
That girl Jamie. Oh, this girl in this bit. Oh my God. Oh no. Hey Jamie, why don't you super chat? What's up?
Nah,
Yeah,
don't
give
do
us a super
that.
chat, Jamie.
Fuck Bear Whisper. You want me? That's the only thing me and CPN agreed on for so long. Hey, this is that. You know Bear Whisper?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the only thing me and CPN and live stream and that girl Jamie's live stream ever agreed on. She's a fucking junkie and she would never agree. She always called me CPN Junior.
I'm used to date.
The only thing we ever agreed on to start.
Why do you always get nicknames of other, like CPN Junior, Lil Chuck? Like,
Yeah. You're always in somebody's shadow.
Calm down.
Wait.
I'm big fucking Will.
Hold on,
Write it
everybody.
down. I'm not CPN Junior. I'm big fucking Will. Write it down.
I'm not sure of everything he said, but did Big Will say party?
Oh shit! It's time to
It's good enough for me. I mean, it was close enough.
Little Slayer 17 for all I know. Little George.
You want a party with Slayer 17 or Little George?
Yeah, I know. Violent George likes to party, no doubt.
Oh, there you said it.
You say it again.
George and his homeboy. I had a fifth of whiskey. Violent George had a fifth of green apple vodka, which I still don't know why he mixed up with Coca. That sounds nasty as fuck.
That's right, it's a party up here on Carnival Spirits.
Who thinks green apple vodka and cola sound good? Raise your hand. Say so. And then we had homeboy who was with us had 50 cap. So we had 3 different kinds of liquor in the car. But who? I don't know. I still don't know who would drink green apple vodka with cola. That's not.
All right. Yo, peace out, Cactus Cock. Thanks for joining us in the live chat room. I always greatly appreciate anybody that shows up to watch this fucking shit live.
Yeah. I'm putting the link to Chuck right now. Fuck it. Let's bring Chuck on here. He can run his mouth for about 5 seconds before
As far as what Chuck said, he is out making some money tonight, so he's not going to be on this silly shit.
Hosting some bullshit. I mean, he's probably sucking Mono's dick for a while.
I heard Chuck was afraid to go on live against you.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, Captain made the statement he was scared. He went off on me. He was triggered. I got the screenshots. I'll post them in the
Yeah, he was.
Hey, why are you turning my show into a battleground? This is supposed to be a happy place.
What Captain did when he said, dude, what do you think's gonna happen when Captain said to Chuck that he's scared to come
Tommy
on?
James and Chuck on the same show. Ginger versus
I'm going to call that
Ginger.
the confusion episode.
Let's get Ginger versus Ginger. Tommy James versus Chuck Reeves.
They look alike with the beards, yes.
If Chuck is fine with that, I'll definitely make that happen. I think Tommy is willing to come back on anytime.
Hey, Siznek, can you corroborate that? Beard loves giving you rashes?
Huh?
Beard loves giving you rashes.
Oh yeah, fuck Beard Love. Beard Love will fuck your shit up. Make your hair fall out. Fucking give you chemical beard. Burn.
Don't fuck
Apples.
Beard love ever again.
Beard love.
Fuck Beard Love.
Fuck him. And fuck, what's that dude's name? Joe? Oh my god. Joe?
Crazy.
What's his Crazy Joe? Fuck Crazy Joe. He can go suck a dick.
I just feel sorry for him because I know that guy's never been laid.
No, he has by Chuck.
Oh well, yeah.
Have you seen that dude's fucking Facebook profile? That dude.
Joe, hey, his name on Facebook is Joe Ritter. Go hit him up.
I've seen it. Dude's a retard looking motherfucker.
Well, he is a retard. We all know that. He's Chuck's biggest fan. He, whatever.
Yeah.
I had given an idea for Tales from the Lotus podcast once, but we never did it yet. The idea was to have everybody that hates the show. Why am I talking on my own show?
Big Will don't like Chuck like that. Give it up.
Shut up for a second, dog.
The host is talking, Big Will.
One that talks over everybody.
But Brittany P sucks Chuck's dick like no other.
You know, we already
Check
got
this
Captain
one.
Flannel on here talking over everybody when they try to talk, and now we got Big Will making it even worse. I was trying to say that I had given an idea to Tales from the Lotus podcast to actually let all of the people that hate the show, like Crazy Joe and Chuck, let them all just do the show, and none of us.
Oh my god, that would be a long show. That'd be like a 7-hour show.
Maybe we can even get War Cockslide on there. My favorite.
Oh my
music name.
god.
Let it be the greatest show. Fuck Crazy Joe. On Tails.
Okay, well.
Siznak is a cool guy. I found that out. Siznak is a cool motherfucker, no doubt.
We've established that.
I respect your Cowboy fan. Calm down. Don't take my compliment for weakness, motherfucker. You're a Cowboy fan, and Atlanta, I mean, he cool because, you know, CPN kicked him out 3 seconds.
So,
When was the last time you went to bed sober?
Last night, motherfucker. I haven't drank in a week almost. What the hell are you talking about? I'm chilling here drinking for the homies. I'm not even at home. I had liquor and beer ready for the night, but I've been at home since about 6 p.m. I'm hanging out with my homie Crystal,
Who's letting you sit in their house and just babble like this?
We got some beer, we got some liquor, you know. I still have some liquor tonight. How about this? You know what? I'm coming on Tails tomorrow to
Says who?
Don't do that. You see what happened to Tommy on the Grand Show? And
You're not going to invite yourself onto the show. Nobody wants to hear you again.
they'll bring me on. I've been on there in a while. So
Big
they'll
Will,
bring me on.
haven't you learned
Kick your
anything
ass.
from the history of the show? Do never go on Tails after being on the greatest show.
yeah.
Probably a good idea.
Sheer death. That so far that has never worked out.
Is Black side. He could have came to Toledo. You know what? He could have rolled with me and Violent George, but he bitched out. So he wasn't there for the Juggernaut picture or the Juggernaut crew. You know?
Yeah, he was.
No, he was not.
Yeah, he was. There's pictures of him in the fucking picture. He's in the fucking picture.
No, he was not there. Don't defend him.
He was even in the picture, you big fat retard.
I swear.
Man,
I'm gonna list them. It was me. It was Matt. It was Madness. It was fucking Wolf. It was Violent George. It was Ms. Moon. Give it up for her. She came out from Columbus. Give it up. With her husband and boyfriend. Zay.
where were you?
I was not there.
You?
You were in that picture.
I didn't see you.
I see you throwing those
I didn't see
times.
the picture because I was inside. You didn't tell me about the picture.
You're the
But you know, I clearly was there. It was my fucking self.
Make time with you. Yes.
Hey, everybody, get together.
Everybody saw the video from on the intro with fucking Brooklyn posting the footage from Rock TV. What the fuck?
And then you drove everybody home afterwards?
Where you at, man? Hey, yo. Why don't you bring your ass? I'll see you at the gathering, man. We're good. Couple months away. You ready?
You're going to have to get behind Tommy James. Or the guy that's going to bring the AK-47.
Yeah, that line's gonna be like if anyone has ever seen the movie Airplane when everyone's lined up. Beat the shit out of that lady who's freaking out on the plane. That's gonna be like the line for Siznak at the gathering.
Jesus Christ.
I might
just
even get
fucking...
that line, Siznak, for all those fucking super chats. I'm just gonna dump the rest of this bottle in your mouth.
Man, like, that line is getting longer and longer.
Well, I've seen you in person. You're a pretty big motherfucker. I ain't stepping up. I'm good. I mean, the only person I've ever actually stepped into the ring with is here on the show tonight, Captain Flannel. And, you know, he learned his fucking lesson.
I took you out.
Back looked like little scrappy fuckers.
Yo!
I just didn't want to hurt him too bad, so I was pulling the punches.
You know, You know,
want to punch it.
back in CPM's like fucking number one. Fucking go home.
You know, Captain Flannel, we might be the only YouTubers that actually got in the ring together. Everybody else is always talking about this shit, and it never happens. We're the only ones that actually did it.
Get in the ring. Get in the ring.
We got in the ring and beat the shit out of each other with those fucking sticks.
This is the best show in the greatest show history.
2 guys in their 40s. Awesome, actually. Between the 2 of us, we're like 90 years old. And we were the only assholes in the ring.
Oh, gasping afterwards, like.
All I gotta do is just run like 3 circles around Will, and then it'll be like a King Hippo situation.
You're going to get 3 circles. You're going to get 1. It's going down, Siznek. Fuck that. You know, you want to question whether I'm Juggalo? Don't question that.
I'm cool to let this shit go on, but we're getting to about that 2-hour point, and that's the point where YouTube starts to scare the shit out of me because they fucked me over on my Big Ballers Watch show and fucked up my stream right after 2 hours. Do you guys want to keep going, or are we gonna start wrapping this up?
We're gonna keep going.
I can take a big look.
What the fuck? No. Okay, look,
King Hippo.
Tommy James.
Big Will, I'm gonna put you in the choker.
Come on,
I don't think he has a neck.
No neck, Will.
Well, I know you're gonna put CPM in your choker. I know that already.
Nah, just you.
We're getting guest timer Big Will coming in from the chat room.
Why does he not like me? Why does Shiznak not like me at all?
I think he likes you. I think after tonight, we're building new friendships right here on the greatest show on Carnival Spirits.
Let's get gay. Big Will CPM. Let's get gay. It's only going on for a year. Fuck.
I already dominated you.
I will dominate you all day long.
I dominate you at DCGC. We'll take it.
Side. Calm down. Calm down. Put a little oxide. No.
I think he might be a little gayer than Sid Jones.
Sid Jones is way gayer. Don't reflect. Sid takes it from everybody.
Sid takes it.
He's like the guy. No. Let me talk to this guy. And you watch Trailer Park Boys?
Still took it.
Let him talk.
What'd you say?
He's like the guy who holds his hand. Sid Jones is like the guy who holds their hand up and never gets the high five. Calm down.
Mm-hmm.
So, are you saying you're not a fan of Sid Jones hosting?
No.
Is there beef between hosts?
Sid Jones is alright, but Bobby Doe is a fucking pussy ass bitch.
Why? What did Bobby Ross or whatever?
Don't get started on that.
What happened? No, I want to know what happened.
A lie happened. We're not gonna go to this show.
From you or what?
We're not doing it. No.
Did he dominate you out of some shows or what?
Fucking Bobby. You know Bobby Doe?
Bobby who?
Bobby Doe.
I thought we were talking Bobby Rocks.
He's always talking to you.
Bobby Rocks is cool, but Bobby Doe, no. But shout out to Bobby Rocks for coming out to Toledo. I clap it up for you. You still owe me an interview, but we'll talk. Next show I'm at of yours, or you're out of mine. It's all good. Or The Gathering. The Gathering 20, bitch!
You're not going. You're going to push out at the last second. Something's going to come up.
No, I'll be there. Project Born, we were forming. I'll be there. Don't worry about that.
Oh, you got to drive them or what?
It's only a 5-hour drive. How far is your drive, says Matt?
Like 18 hours?
Yeah, we're 5. We're good. We'll be there.
So you're a convenience gathering.
Hey, who was at the first annual? Oh, that's right. President Born. Who's going to be at the 20th?
You were?
I wasn't
Were you
there.
first annual? No, you weren't.
Was you?
No,
Was you there? Was you like 16 years old back then?
No, the first annual I was 21.
99, 2000. Yeah.
2001. 2001?
2000. I was,
Because I was like,
I was 14, so.
Yeah, I graduated high school in 90.
yeah, I was 23.
Now.
The first one. I went on the second one because I was 24 on the second one. I went to that one.
So when you were first in North Michigan, the only one ever in Michigan, which is sad, because there's a lot of available spots in Michigan.
Hey,
Not Indiana, though.
Hey, Big Will.
Because those cops will be on one in Indiana because their weed laws are fucking weak as fuck. They're strong as fuck in the state of Indiana. Somebody going to jail in Indiana, trust me.
All right,
Yeah.
Big Will. So if you ever went back to the first episode of The Greatest Show, which we did right here on Carnival Spirits, I had Big Bad Wolf here on the episode, who is putting together a big show for the gathering. As someone that promotes shows and puts them together.
Who was the first one on your show?
What do you think about that? It was Wolf. He was on there. We were talking about his Juggalo parking lot party. So I want to know what your opinion is of that.
I'm host of that show, so-called. I'm one of the 3 hosts that were Rockside and CPN. So yeah.
All right.
Nobody wants to see you host that shit.
Yeah, they do. Oh yeah. Nobody wants to see what Rockside hosts. Calm down.
I invited Warlockside on the show tonight, but he didn't respond back.
He was like, he's like, you're not coming on Tails? I'm good, fam.
I think he's way too high because it's 420.
Yeah, he probably is. Warlockside is notoriously high all the time. Like how his photo came out with him in his underwear.
So I think possibly next week we're going to bring the Greatest Show back to Tales from the Lotus podcast, and we're going to potentially do a Tales from the Lotus podcast episode.
Oh, wow. We're going to have Josh, Ron, and Warlockside in these things?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Little known fact about this show is when I was coming up with this concept and I was putting it together, Josh was actually the one that helped me, like, in the background, do all the, like, trying out shit.
Clearly the coolest
Fucking
one.
shout out to Josh. And what the fuck is up?
Shout out, Josh.
To Maximum Overload up there in the chat. Maybe this would be a good point to play his footage again. Thanks to Rocks TV for supplying me with this.
Much love, Max.
Let's take it back to a week ago tonight.
Didn't you hear Scottish around a couple weeks ago?
I think, like Sister, if you look at the footage, doesn't it look like they're trying to zoom? They're trying to zoom in to get Big Will out of the shot. Watch.
Fucking haters, man.
And then Big Will, as soon as he zooms out, he walks right through it anyway.
The fuck were you doing up there? Nobody's doing that up there.
So Max been hating for months, you know, that's all good. But he's a troll, so we good. Okay. I'm gonna drive for one more fucking time. You'll see the real hood. But I'm from a real hood, you know. Flint's a hood, you know. I don't think Albuquerque's the hood.
Yo, thanks again to Rocks TV. I mean, I'm sure everyone in here knows who Rocks TV is, but if you don't, check them out. Yeah, they're definitely doing a lot of fucking big things this year. They just kind of like blew up.
Well, I don't know about big things, but medium things at least.
Well, no one's as big as Big Will.
Fucking Extra Overdose? Yeah. They premiered his new video today. Yeah, give it up for Extra Overdose. I had him in Flint in February where I hosted. Yeah, give it up for XO. Also, give it up for not Sid Jones.
For not Sid Jones. So you're not getting gay with Sid Jones. That was just a rumor.
Did someone just say get gay?
Yeah, get gay.
How about, hey, where's Brian? Where's Brian? I wish I had Brian here right now, because nobody else talking to anything. So he's not saying words, but, Flannel's like quiet. He's like a fucking captive of war.
Who is letting you sit in their house and just babble like this?
I'm just trying to figure out what you are saying 90% of the time. I'm confused, so I don't know where to jump in.
Right now. You know what? I'm shouting people out. Shout out Frank Nitty. Shout out Chris Polk. Shout out Byron George. Shout out Sizmac for being. Shout out Flannel. I'm done.
That was a short. That's all.
Shout out CPN. You might be in the chat. I don't know.
Hey Siznak, let's see the back of that shirt, because little known fact, I was the one that designed that shirt.
I don't see it. My shit's been filmed the entire night.
Come on, let's see what I did for the back.
Ready for
Ready for
Hey, Siznak, what are you wearing?
I think there's only 3 people in the world that have that shirt. It's me, Siznak, and Esteban.
Being rim job shirt.
Fuck church talking shit.
Huh?
See what I mean?
That was artwork by BklynMenace and shirt designed by me.
Shout out to Lakeland Lunacy.
I'm not referring to myself as
I gotta get him to make some of my shit. Yeah. Fucking shout out Lakeland.
Huh?
He's the king. He's the king around here. And anything else? In the chat there? Anything Brooklyn?
What time do you start drinking at, Will?
We're cutting into my movie watching time.
I started drinking 30 minutes before the show. Call me. Well, I went to the bar. We drank a pitcher, but before that, I was supposed to be at home. I still got 4 Cowboys pint at home. Calm down. Tomorrow I'm gonna drink that for Easter and celebrate my Easter break.
Oh, because your heritage is you're the Easter Bunny. I don't know.
No, Flannel, because I haven't left.
So that's why you're drinking on Easter Sunday?
I think we lost him. He locked up. Oh, he's back.
Like herpes, he just keeps popping back up.
Oh, no, I didn't want to answer because fuck that. But shout out to fucking BklynMenace. This is the greatest show, and it really is. So it's not going to fucking shit some more, you know, whatever. Flannel. Hey, Sizmac is Max's driver, if you didn't know.
I would drive for Max.
Yeah. Well, I don't either. Calm down.
Damn.
You know, I'm big fucking.
Yeah.
You know who drove me to Toledo? His name is Byron George, the homie. Shout out Byron George once again. He's a homie, dude.
And
he
shout
felt
out to 24 Eyes the Titan joining us in the chat room.
Yeah, 24 Eyes. 24 Eyes is going to kill Tommy James. It's going to happen. They're going to fight, and Tommy James is going to get TKO'd.
What percentage are those beers, Will?
Yeah, almost 9% on this.
Oh, damn.
I think I'd be done with one of those. I'm all out of beer.
What are you drinking? Snack, what are you drinking? Some little 3-5 Budweisers? Calm down.
Yo, what the fuck's up, Silent J? What the fuck's up, Skeletor?
Skeletor! Stop being a bitch. Next time you defend Tommy, know your role. Shut your mouth.
Oh.
Right.
Got that.
Fucking Skeletor be hopping like all the time. But Skeletor cool, man. Give it up for him, you know? He tried to defend Tommy when nobody else was. Give it up. Clap it up for Skeletor. The homie from Washington.
I think he might have lost his spot in the video, though.
Yeah, he lost.
Yeah.
He lost.
Fucked up, Skeletor.
Tommy have to.
Skeletor fucked up.
Video.
He ain't in that, no. He's in it about as much as it says that could be in a Chuck Reeves video. It's never gonna happen. Or me as well.
Hey, Big Will did invite himself here on the show, and look, miracles happened. Not even a week later after we spoke, he fucking magically appeared and he's here. And if you like this show and you think that you would like to appear on this show, just hit up Captain Flannel. Captain Flannel is the official booker. Sorry, Captain. Sorry for that rude interruption by Big Will. He just books himself on the show and then screams over me. But if you are someone that you think you'd like to be on this fucking show for whatever reason, just hit up Captain Flannel. He takes care of most of the booking. I just make the magic happen.
What's your name on Facebook?
Yep. Instagram, Facebook, all that shit. But I don't really get off Facebook.
Wait a minute, hit him up. He's a booking agent for this. Let's give it up for Captain Flannel.
Look, if you really want to be on the show, you better do it quick, because I'm literally ready to quit not doing this anymore.
Really? You've only had what, like 8 of these?
Seriously, every week, I'm like, okay, I don't want to do the show anymore.
Yeah, nobody wants Tucker on, right, Siznek?
Huh?
I said nobody wants Tucker on.
I've already tuned you out, dog. I can't understand you half the time.
Whoa, what's your opinion on Tucker, Siznek?
Two marks underneath Big Will every time he talks.
If I deciphered that to be what I think about Tucker,
In Discord, 7 a.m., April 14th, when that motherfucker, you know what? Fuck him.
What's up, Necessary Evil? I seen you in there all night.
Tuck nuts. Kind of pissed me off.
So, now that we're all friends, do you think this would be a good time to end this? So Big Will can go sober up. You still want to keep going?
It's only 1:44. We've been on 2 hours. Whatever.
All right. I mean, you just want to keep going till there's nobody else watching this?
Hey, Captain, you got any final words? Captain.
Any final thoughts for everybody?
I got final words. I'm going last, though, because I'm the main guest.
All right.
Go through it. Says you want to watch it.
Will, you were the one that
I just want to give a shout out to the Jugganaughty. Shout out to the Slayer Naughty. Can't wait to see everybody at the gathering except for Big Will and Tommy James. And
put me in the same category as that guy ever again. Alright. I'm ready for my final words. Fuck this.
Yeah,
Shout out once again, Jugganaughty gathering. And you know what? Born Dead 3 comes out May 26th, featuring ICP, Blase Rose, Ouija Max, my homeboy, my brother, Light, who's, back from suspension. Shout out to fucking BklynMenace, the greatest show.
That's right, BklynMenace.
Here, Brooklyn takeover for tonight.
It doesn't matter what my name is. Who cares, right?
Damn.
CPM here in the chat. What the fuck? How are I gonna watch this? Says Nick.
Huh?
Yeah, he was scared of Captain Flannel. He was scared of Flannel. It's over.
Fuck you. If you
Why am I
start calling me
scared of Flannel?
BklynMenace, I'm gonna smack you in your fucking zombie head.
We made dealing to fucking the gathering. What's up?
I didn't understand any of that, but it sounded good. Captain Flannel, any final thoughts?
Final thoughts are, sister has to get well. You know, she's a staple in this community. Everybody loves her. We all want her to get well. Please go to the GoFundMe and hit her up and support her because she needs our love right now.
Yeah, I definitely second that. And you know, what the fuck's up to Thy Ghetto Freak Show?
Shout out to Sister Hatchet. Donate. She needs our help more than ever. What's up? If you ain't donating, you fucking up.
Out there in the matrix somewhere.
He's spot down. He's the
Will.
Oh shit! I think I just officially became BklynMenace.
Listen, I'm trying to do Skeletor, see if that
Fucking
works.
asshole.
All right. Anyway, I already forgot what I was going to say, so fuck it.
This is all I have to say after this episode. Everyone be quiet for 1 second.
No, never.
Nobody heard it because of Big Will.
Not Big Will.
But yo, I fucking personally want to thank Big Will for inviting himself on the Green Show. He did a great job. He welcome back anytime. I also want to thank.
Chuckweed, just so you know. I want that invite. Please don't come out. I want
It'll be easy to spot.
And Captain.
All right, party's almost over.
Big
I
Will's
also
last
want
show
to
ever.
thank Captain Flannel. Yeah, this has been a great episode of The Greatest Show. I think we'll be back next week, unless I quit YouTube. I don't know.
Best show ever. This is better than fucking Slayer 17 and Tommy James.
All right.
Oh, it's Aussie Time will live on, even if Chad doesn't get out of the Matrix. So
yeah, get well, Chad.
I want on your show too with that. Calm down.
And all right, while Big Will breaks all the bottles in his house, again, I just want to say thank you so much to everybody that showed up to watch this.
I'm not even at my house. I'm opening beer bottles.
Do not call me BklynMenace. You motherfucker, Big Will. You just destroyed. You just fucked up my name. And now the shit's never gonna go away. Thank you. I'm gonna go look at myself in the mirror for the next 2 hours, crying and screaming, why? And,
shout out to Dead Head.
I hope the rest of you have a good night. And thank you so much for joining us right here on Carnival Spirits for the greatest show. I kind of think I might come back next week. I really don't know yet. I might quit YouTube. But if I am back next week, I think we're going to be back on Tales from the Lotus podcast with a potential Tales from the Lotus podcast episode. We also have God damn it.
That's strike one.
Does
Okay?
that even count?
2 more
Fucking
strikes and this
outro
conversation's
was
done.
I'm sorry.
Okay?
I'm
I fucking love
Siznak, I know that.
That's hot.
God damn it.
Goddamn hot.
I almost got out.
Brooklyn, I shit you not.
Jeff, give you one more.
I'm done.
I agree with you, CPN, and I'm done too once the intro music is done. I just gotta get rid of these fucking 3 maniacs.
Bring his ass on too. We'll have a 4-hour battle with Red.
Alright, Big Will and Captain Flannel, you guys go sober up and have a good night. And Siznak, Hold on a second. With that $2 super chat.
From last night. Remember that.
Much love, Maximum Overload.
I'm just very high and confused.
Give it up for Max.
Let's also say our final farewells to our good friend Siznak. Thank you so much for coming on tonight.
Whoa.
Whoop, whoop. And fucking really, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much to everybody who came in here and watched the show live with us tonight. Oh my goodness. Oh man. I appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. Thank you very much, everybody. This definitely was a party. Deadhead, thank you so much. And thank you to the two hookers for showing up tonight.
That was Josh, though. Josh over there.
That's right. Hashtag blame Brooklyn. But yeah, man.
Another successful ambush by BklynMenace.
My mouth is burning right now. I'm kind of all out of things to say, so at this time, I'm just gonna say, woo woo.
Woo woo.
Our homies.
You all right, Will?
Yeah, always.
Did you get drunk?
That's not right.
Did Big Will just say party?
Do it.
Are you over there, Banner?
Oh my god.
With a hangover of an 8?
What?
I said it was hangover of an 8. Like 8 out of 10?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I'm done with that Four Loko shit. Yeah.
Don't drink no more Four Loko.
It's a nasty hangover because I've just been tasting that shit all day long, man. It's like, ugh.
Fuck that.
They'll teach you to drink Four Locos.
Yeah, I don't know how Joe Goodman did it at fucking DCG Con. Fuck.
Hey, if you share ever, you want Chad done?
Joe Goodman, yeah, he was chugging that shit like the whole DCG